This book sparked what I have forgotten about my love for cooking. Banana Yoshimoto's kitchen. After almost 4 years working in the industry, I experienced my first proper burnout. Amongst many themes in this book, which is ahead of its time, obviously, it deals with loss, but choosing to grow regardless through the hard times, something I deeply needed to be reminded of personally. So about the dish, recipes is not really my thing, in the sense that I always use whatever I have at hand, but I still wanted to make katsudon. So here is my attempt, trying to run you through my thought process while cooking. I wanted to test out ways to tenderize meat this day, so I used a pear to dip my pork chops in, and after cutting some thick parts and beating my meat of course, sliced yellow onion is a must in a dish, just don't use a raw one. They should be sliced into like this pencil-sized thickness. Ugh. Look how the pear whitewashed my meat. This is the look of it being more tender. After salt, pepper, flour, egg wash and panko, we fry it. The tiny broth I made is not the traditional way. I used a little water, some MSG chicken powder, a piece of kombu, which is like this umami kelp, soy sauce, sugar, and since mirin, commonly used in Japanese cooking, is hard to find, I used a sweet white wine I got gifted from my aunt. Dunk the onions in the broth. When lightly cooked, you put the pork cutlet in the broth and pour a lightly beaten egg on top and cover with a lid. This part requires being fast and careful not to cook the pork cutlet too long in the broth because it might be soggy. So after the egg is done cooking, take it out of the heat and serve it over a bowl of warm rice. If you want to put garnish, in Japan they usually put something called mitsuba, a parsley type in a way, but I didn't have that, so I tried to use some fresh parsley and basil I had, and I thought it would be nice to mix them up for a new interesting fresh taste. Or you can just use spring onion. So there it is, katsudon, a good hearty dish that warms you up and totally make you have a full happy belly. Right now there is this katsudon, go ahead eat it. Or buy it, or read a book, or do all of them.